Coordinated attack. That's what police are calling the latest violent protests that led to dozens of arrests at the site of the future Atlanta Public Safety Training Center. Thanks for being here. I'm Rob Hughes.
I'm Megan Packer. Atlanta police released this video of the explosive confrontation that happened last evening. It's just a new ripple in the contentious history of the planned facility in Southeast Atlanta.
Atlanta News First's Bridget Spencer is live from Atlanta City Hall, where faith leaders are about to hand deliver letters to City Council. Bridget, what are they asking for?
Yeah, guys, right now this is a lot different from what we saw unfold yesterday. This is peaceful. Now, this group, they plan on hand delivering 200 letters expressing their opposition to the construction of the Atlanta Police Training Facility. It's something that's been the site of several clashes with law enforcement for months now, and we actually saw some of this unfold very differently yesterday. This video from Atlanta Police shows complete chaos unfolding at the future site of the department's training facility. The chief is calling it a coordinated criminal attack against officers.
A group of individuals that had previously been attending an event not too far from the new site of the Public Safety Training Center left that location and moved toward the training center site. Armed with fireworks, rocks, Molotov cocktails, and other devices.
The group can be seen walking around just minutes after launching the attack.
The officers adjusted quickly to ensure their safety, held the position until additional officers arrived from DeKalb County, from the Georgia State Patrol, and then moved back in to make arrests into the area.
The site of the facility has been a source of tension. Activists protesting against the destruction of the green space and construction of the facility. But Chief Shearbaum says these were not protesters, but agitators.
This wasn't about a public safety training center. This was about anarchy, and this was about the attempt to destabilize.
Governor Brian Kemp releasing a statement that said in part, quote, "Domestic terrorism will not be tolerated in this state. As we continue to respect peaceful protests, we will also continue to ensure safety in our communities." No officers were injured during the attack. Police say 35 people were detained at the incident, and the chief says he's going to work with local authorities to ensure the agitators are charged appropriately.
Actions such as this will not be tolerated. When you attack law enforcement officers, when you damage equipment, you are breaking the law.
Back here live, you can see the demonstration here with this group is looking a whole lot different from what we saw unfolding yesterday. As for these faith leaders, just moments from now, they are going to march up into City Hall and hand deliver these 200 signed letters to Atlanta City Council, urging them not to continue with this training facility. And we spoke with Atlanta police about what happened yesterday, and they said most of these agitators, as they're calling them, were not from Atlanta. We're live in Atlanta. Bridget Spencer, Atlanta News First.